Alright, everyone, thank you. Welcome back to Werewolf the Apocalypse. And this is the Apocalypse, isn't it? We're in the middle of a war zone, which is actually just a skirmish before the Apocalypse, but you know what I mean. This is the Myth Machine channel. I am Mikael Hallstrom, your storyteller. Not handler, that's something I do on Thursdays. And this show is rated R for mature subject matter, such as... What do we include in that, folks? Some examples in the sessions we've played so far.
Violence against children.
What?
Excessive cursing. What?
Or look like children.
Well, things that look
right.
like
yeah.
children.
Oh, yes. The Banes that look like children.
Kids.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, then there was the vampires and the other thing. You know, the child vampire in Vampire the Masquerade.
Yes. Yes, this is true. And it's part of the same campaign.
It is possible that we're all just chained in a
fucking cursing.
It's possible that we're all just chained up in a courtroom somewhere, twitching and muttering, "They only look like children," over and over again.
Exactly. With us today, we have, please introduce yourselves, dear players.
WtA, I'm a fucking idiot. Also, the Auburn Geta Fenris. Pronouns any all.
I was muted this whole time. God damn it. Hello, I'm Domi. Any pronouns. I play Bryce or Themis, I guess. I don't know if she has just retroactively gotten her name or if she'll get it later. We'll have to discuss.
Retroactively, yeah.
Yeah. It's been retconned. Also, we're gonna have to come up with a pack name real quick. That also has to be retconned.
Well, not now.
If we survive this, we come up with one.
Exactly.
Yeah, not right now, but eventually.
Eventually.
If we survive this.
I'm Roger. I'm playing Niles Stormspeaker Lincoln, the Glasswalker Galliard, and I have a cold again. So if you hear sniffing and snorting, that's what's happening.
You are catching all of them, like Pokemon. Well, the season should be over soon. If it makes you any happier, I tend to collect them myself. So, quick recap of last time for those who have not followed this. Yeah, apparently we're all suspecting that a lot of worm activity is happening at this mine in northern Saskatchewan, and the Sept of the Winter Wolf, Gale Stalker Sept, has decided to descend upon this place in force. Even as this is going on, there is a wild battle in the Umbra between Gale Stalker Garou and, if not an army of Banes, it's definitely a good-sized company, I'd say. Yeah, something like that. It's a lot of them. Yeah, so you're fighting, that's going to be half a dozen Garou against a whole bunch of, well, maybe not a company. Say a good-sized platoon or half company, something. I don't know.
So like around 100 to 50 to 100 around.
It's gonna be a bunch. It's gonna be a bunch, definitely.
So definitely closer to 100 than 50.
You haven't seen the Umbra, so you wouldn't know. But Weavewalker does know that it's a pretty brutal fight in there. This whole situation here, we have our newly minted pack, which still doesn't have a name because we're all terrible with coming up with names. It requires careful consideration. Snuck up on the mine, intending to take out the physical opposition. And unfortunately, while sneaking, they were discovered by some guards. And then all hell broke loose. And it turns out that these guards tend to be Fomori. And the Geta Fenris True Strike has taken a lot of silver bullets, and so has Stormspeaker, who's in fact down, after doing an absolutely heroic thing with a dump truck right into one of the barracks, hurting several of the enemy very heroically. I think like Stormspeaker is working on his glory, provided he survives, because he's actually up against what it seems like to be at least one Black Spiral Dancer.
A shitstorm. He's up against a shitstorm.
Yes, he is. And everything is chaos
also, I think I found out what killed those Gale Stalker pups.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory. I think
theory.
the Black My theory is that the Black Spiral Dancers did it.
Hmm.
That perhaps there were some in New York that killed them.
It is a theory. Is it a game theory? Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, in this fight here, we have this Krynos form, who is hurt because he was literally wedged between the building and a dump truck. He was riding the dump truck when it drove into a building. He has broken free of it, but he is hurt. And the other officer here is going to move up to him and roll a test here. See if she can give this guy some help.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. You know, with Roger, being British, I like to imagine like Miles basically doing the vroom vroom in me car me. You know the one I'm talking
What?
about?
Nope. I
Okay,
do not.
okay.
I'm in my mum's car.
Yeah, exactly. That
When,
one.
I don't think I'm familiar. I'm an old geezer. I don't know. We have
Wait.
this fellow over here who is going to try to do bad things to Weavewalker with very large and basically their mouths are filled with fangs. Just sharp teeth and enormous canines in the ways that a typical human should not have. But he's also freezing because of what Windsnare did earlier, so he gets 2 dice less because of that. He's literally very cold. That's gonna be 3 successes. Weavewalker will what? Dodge or fight back? What would
You should fight
Weavewalker
back.
do?
Weavewalker should do as much damage as possible to this guy.
Very well. Yes. Unfortunately, our friend Ender is not able to be here today, so we'll have to NPC Weavewalker a bit. But you know, a brawl and strength, I guess, because it really doesn't matter. Weavewalker needs some brawl, but Weavewalker is in Krynos, so. Everybody's in Krynos by now, aren't they? Which means a willpower point to not go frenzy.
Weavewalker should probably push that.
Yeah, let's do that. Willpower reroll. That is just enough to avoid taking damage, isn't it?
Yep.
The two are locked in, arms against each other, and it looks kind of, I don't know.
Funny.
Not so impressive having a Krynos fighting a regular human and not getting anywhere with it, because that's what's going on here.
Well, they aren't fighting a regular human. They're fighting Fomori.
They
But
are,
it is still-
but they're regular human sized.
Yeah, it's still very pathetic looking.
It is, yeah. Well,
Speaker could regenerate since they are Garou.
huh? Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, exactly.
How
Let's see
many
now.
times could Stormspeaker
Before
regenerate?
Stormspeaker does anything here, let me just roll
What
something a
the-
bit sneakily.
What form is Stormspeaker in?
He was in Krynos, I think. Yeah, he was driving the
can
drum truck
regenerate.
in Krynos form.
That's very funny.
It is kind of hilarious, isn't it?
That
There's
is-
been many arguments on whether or whether or not you can. The bonus to physical applies to driving in Krynos.
Right?
I was just going under the assumption that it's all physical stuff, including like precision movement. So it would include driving.
That
Yeah,
is very
yeah.
funny.
Technically, it does. It's just very awkward to sit in that thing. Stormspeaker, you're up. Since you have been lying there, you've seen how this other officer has rushed up to her co-officer, I guess, and done something that you recognize from Weavewalker. She put her hands on this Krynos shape, and the wounds start closing up.
All right, may I make a suggestion, Stormspeaker, since you're still in the driver's seat?
Let's hear it.
All right, then. You should probably not drive through this building, since then you'll be ending up next to these two guys, which would be very bad for your health. You know, further separating yourself from... And also, you'd be further separating yourself from a potential healer. You should probably back the truck over here, then attempt to drive through here and hopefully hit one of these dudes. Like this guy.
That would be next
Yeah,
turn,
my
I think.
screen's just gone black, so I'm gonna have to reload it. But yeah, that is basically what I was planning to do anyway.
Yeah, basically drive to the rest of the pack, and maybe even use the truck as cover.
So, since you are in fact in Krynos, well, wait a minute. Can you...
Also, you should regenerate, since you can do that.
Yeah, but he can't. Can he regenerate aggravated wounds with a regenerate check?
I think so.
Thought it was 2 rage checks, and that would get me.
Oh, right. You're right. Yes, this is true. Yeah.
Look, losing the wolf would be better than being that damaged.
Yeah, he has plenty of rage, this man. He has a very filled rage track, so no worries about that part.
I just gotta wait for Andrew to come back on, and then I'll do it.
Looks like you're back
Okay, I'm
in.
back. So two rage checks.
Indeed.
Also, you're in Krynos form, so that heals 2, so that's good.
No, it heals 1 when he has done
Wait.
2 rage checks. Because his track is just filled with aggravated.
Oh, but isn't like the thing where like Krynos heal 2, or...
No, that's for superficial.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense.
So, yeah. You're gonna heal 1 of your aggravated as you're lying there, like, ugh, and I've had better days. And then...
Yeah, Miles is sort of slumped over the steering wheel of the truck.
Yeah.
And then re-energizes himself, pulls the truck into reverse, and then from the Black Spiral Dancer just sees Miles sit straight back up, blood pouring out of him, and then the truck just goes backwards, and Miles waves as he goes.
Isn't
And
that
then what I'm going
hilarious?
to do is, hopefully, I think I can do this in 1 turn because of how far I've moved in the truck. 4.
You moved this far before, so that's, what was it, 120 feet?
Damn it, I'm gonna have to just stick on Foundry so it doesn't keep going on to black screen on me. But what I mean to do is to back the truck up, and then aim at the Fomori attacked. Was it?
That's gonna be a complicated maneuver. Are you sure you want to do complicated maneuvers at the moment?
It might be better just to back away further, like into the smoke. Like, just do that. Like, just drive into the smoke.
That would be
Alright,
a
I'll
good
do
deal
that.
easier. Yeah, you are having some technical difficulties.
Yep.
It still seems like an easier maneuver than going through here, maybe.
It's just pure rage fueling Miles right now. He's just, "Oh, I'm not gonna die here today," and then he just does the clutch thing. Literally, he uses, the clutch to switch to reverse, and dexterity drive is what we want now.
Yeah, I feel like the smoke might be better because then they'll give these guys -2.
Yep, it would.
Also, whatever it is, you should re-roll it because you're in a bad spot, Stormspeaker. Also, if they follow you here in this general direction, it gives me an opportunity to do something silly.
There we go. Die roll coming through. That is gonna be a success. Well, this is not trying to cause damage.
Well, maybe it's like basically out of like pure rage, you just like slam into this wall.
Possible brutal outcome. If you roll 2 bites like that, you fail. Whatever you were trying to do, you fail it. That's the rule, and you're not trying to do damage. So, unless you're trying to do damage, in which case you do more damage. But he wasn't trying to do damage. He was trying to back up. So he's not gonna succeed backing up. I guess the truck is stuck on something. He's gonna be like, which is like half the house, and you're gonna get a little bit a ways, but not nearly as far as you wanted to.
This isn't rerollable.
No, ones are not rerollable. It's a loud noise that of all sorts of timber and wood paneling and possibly some piping as well, and various, electrical wiring. Everything being dragged out of the truck is just stuck on it, and that's as far as you're gonna get. But Windsnare is right here, and he's heard the screams and the alarm, and he's gonna do double action here by moving up here, and then he's gonna use his crow's laughter to make that thing run after him instead. It's gonna be a -2 dice, of course, because of his he ran. Well, he still has a rage left. So manipulation plus honor. He's not very good at manipulation plus honor, but he has some of it. It's not his best combination. Oh, we have a new session too, so he gets a couple of willpower points back. There we go.
Yeah, and so do you, Stormspeaker, if you haven't done that already.
Okay, so he's gonna have a single die for this because he's in Glabro form. Forgot that part. Well, that's terrible. He's trying to laugh at the Krynus and fails miserably. So that's a bit sad. He should have shifted to something else that wasn't Glabro. He should have been in Hispo form for this. But that would have given him 2 more negative dice, so I don't know how much that would have helped. Alright. Okay, we have a lot of guards here, and they're going to start targeting Windsnare, because he's right there. Unfortunately for them, they do not have the automatic rifles. They have regular pistols, which is much worse than having an assault rifle. Unfortunately for Windsnare, that's some successes.
Ow.
So that's going to be too superficial on him. Oh, wait. He should have done a rage check to regenerate health as well.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. And that worked. So he actually can take the 2. He is going to take, what is it? Yeah, it's too superficial because it's an automatic pistol. And he is going to stumble and fall for a moment. As that hurt. True Strike, you're up. Kill something now. Finally, you haven't killed a single thing in this battle yet. How dare you?
Yeah, I know. How dare me. So.
You were regenerating something? No, this is
yeah.
your all the things.
No, that actually was to regenerate something.
Okay.
This is for Feral Strike.
Gotcha.
So, Glory.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
So I have 8. So this guy right here, he takes 9 points of aggravated damage.
What? Oh, you just take half.
Yeah.
Okay then.
How?
Well, since he doesn't see me with the stealth check, he can't defend.
Nope.
And
Yeah,
also,
okay.
apparently you can't. Apparently you can't have aggravated damage. So
Nope.
It's
Aggravated
just
damage
straight
does not
up.
have.
So it's just straight up.
So how do you?
9
What does this look like when you tear him to very small shreds?
All right. So basically, you know, the guy's looking in the opposite direction. I guess.
Yep.
I run up behind him. And the last thing you hear is some like leaves shuffling around, and then his head is crushed instantly with a powerful bite, and torn off the rest of his body.
I assume it's just a regular human.
No, this is more.
The smell of the taste of that blood is not regular human taste. So
It's fucking minging.
yeah, it does not taste well at all. It's contaminated blood, is what it is. Yeah. There's a body that stands there for a couple of seconds just vibrating with a fountain of blood gushing up from where the head used to be attached on the neck, and then it just slumps over and falls. Do you want an assault rifle?
Yes, I would actually. And that's the funny thing I was planning.
Alright. Ranged. Assault rifle. Which has a weapon value of 4, I believe. Okay then. I think that is your turn, isn't it, True Strike?
Yep.
Alright, that's one guard less. This guy is still trying to see, you know, where you went. I don't think he can see you yet. Because he knows you're out there in the forest somewhere. 4 successes. Is that enough to see you? How many did you have in your stealth check? Do we remember?
5.
5. Okay, he still can't see you then. Alright. Stormspeaker is there. Wind Snare is there. Ah! Okay, let's regenerate some, because we can. That worked. And jump onto Stormspeaker and tear him a new one, I guess. Like, why won't you die? Or, I mean, yeah. He's still a threat, isn't he, Stormspeaker? But then, Stormspeaker dies, doesn't he? Do we like this, folks?
No.
No,
Maybe
we
he's-
don't.
There is one thing that I can suggest that may allow me to survive one more turn. Is that if I've got some XP, if I spend all of that on whatever stat would give me more health boxes, would that work? Because then I'd be just spending something I'm entitled to, and it would just be like Miles had found
In the middle of a
hidden
fight?
reserve of strength.
That sounds a bit intense. Let's see, your XP was... You have 19! How much would it be for attribute new level times 5? So it would be, I mean, 10 to get up to level 2. And then you wouldn't have enough to buy level 3 anyway. So you'd get one more health box, which is not going to be terribly helpful. A little bit helpful, but not terribly helpful. I mean, okay, because I'm nice, we can do that. Stamina. Value 10. Add. And boom. And that gives you one more health box. There we go. I can still fail this roll miserably. But I don't know how. Wait a minute. Why is that? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I should click. I think he's actually going to go for Wind Snare and the others here because I think they're a bigger
thank
threat.
God. Yeah, maybe like they just see like how fucked up
The
Stormspeaker is.
Stormspeaker is
And
absolutely messed up, and there's plenty of people there to deal with him, so, you know, he's pretty much dead. Let's go with overconfidence. It is our weakness. So, Wind Snare, but it's going to be a -2, of course, because of a run-up. So, 2 less dice. He's not going to grapple anyone. I forgot to do all the other things he could do. 2
Whatever,
successes. And this is what? Is he using claws or is he using his maw? 1d2. He's using his enormous fangs. So that's gonna
Okay,
be
that-
3 aggravated on Wind Snare.
Oy.
Wind Snare screams in pain. He's already, you know, ow. Wind Snare is in a great deal of trouble. And he, whoa, but he gets a rage point back because that hurt. Ah! This thing is growling and, you know, doing that sort of thing. Okay. See if we can shoot Stormspeaker here with a pistol. Firearms. Negative dice because of all the cover.
Okay.
Clang! That means you take 2 points of superficial damage. It's not silver.
Thank God.
Stormspeaker is in a great deal of pain as, you know, bullets just impact all around you. Themis!
Yeah, you said the Wind Snare doesn't look too good.
Nope.
All right. I'm
Also,
gonna be honest,
I'm gonna
Shannon.
give Miles back another rage point because of all the punishment you've taken so far.
There are like how many men can see you right now?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, you should use the smoke. So that they can't just shoot you easily.
And that is the plan. And Bryce is going to use her power, or gift rather, the Curse of Alios.
Yeah.
Alice, if you will, in like this area.
Sounds good.
Where the others are, so they don't shoot her and don't shoot Wind Snare either.
That makes sense.
So
More
I'm mark of
vapors
a
will come up
willpower
from the snow.
Mm. Actually, I'm just gonna click it. Yep. There we go. And that takes a full turn, I do think.
Yep, I believe so. Yeah, that's the full action indeed. And Resolve plus Glory. Let's see how much area you can cover with that.
Alright, I have the roll for this.
Yeah, you might,
You should
cover a
probably
lot.
push whatever it is, because the more area you cover, the less accurate these, like, the more, like, guys are gonna hit with it, and then less ouch for you.
Glory.
Also, by the way, I do know how this officer doesn't go for a speaker here. She was searching for a rifle beforehand, considering, you know, maybe she's still trying to search for one.
No, she just healed her pal. 3 successes, that's 1 extra. This is gonna be a big cloud. So, I guess this entire area here will be just very covered.
Oh, that's perfect, because now this guy's gonna have a harder time shooting Stormspeaker.
Yep.
Not that I know that, but I just want to make it hard for
Bonus.
people to go pew 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 with their guns.
Yeah. Speaking of which, person who wants to shoot Stormspeaker.
So -2 for the cover, and then another -2 for the smoke.
Yeah.
-4.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of minuses here.
Yeah, I just imagine Bryce just howling in Krynos form, and this cloud of black smog just goes everywhere.
Yeah, there's still a lot of bullets hitting this cabin, and Stormspeaker keeps getting scratched by this stuff. It does not feel good. But he's not dead yet. You know what? I think this guy is gonna run away from here because he's taken so much damage so far. He's just gonna run and try to get into this cover here. Okay, suddenly it got much harder to see everyone. This is a problem. Okay, let's eat wind snare, shall we? Because you don't get a negative. Oh, wait, awareness check to find wind snare first, maybe. With a -2, because of all the fog. Well, he does that. But it's going to be a -2 on his melee attack. Because he ran up there. As he's trying to bite Windsnare while Windsnare is lying down. We might have a casualty coming here.
Oh no.
Yeah, Windsnare is in a bad, bad state. Someone needs to save him.
So what I was trying to do, but...
I know. Let's see. True Strike! Well, you're way too far away for that. That's okay then. Let's go. And... Stoneheart is right here, and he's... I mean, we have trouble here, don't we? He's been shooting people so far with his rifle, and to some effect, but right now there's a lot of fog.
But then again, he is shooting at these men where there is no fog.
Where there is no fog.
So he could perhaps just continue shooting at these guys.
It's either that, or he can do a hair's leap to get in there. 3 meters horizontally.
The gate over here?
Every success.
Then, honestly, Mikael, it might actually be a worse idea to do that since they don't know where he is, and he's doing good damage on these two. You know, every second these guys are ending trying to find him, there's another second he can spend shooting them, so...
Fair, fair. He could
know-
also try to shoot, you know, some other people.
This guy, he should shoot this guy.
Right, that guy. Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Because,
But he has...
Yeah.
Look at the line of sight here. It goes right through the fog, so he'd have a -2.
Oh.
Everything gets a -2 right now, except for these guys up here.
honestly, he should probably just shoot these two then. He should just continue going, like, just bullying these two.
Okay.
Because, I mean, like, these guys probably are gonna, instead of, like, going into this fight, maybe want to try and find the guy that's shooting at them actively.
That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Some firearms here. Which he's not skilled at, unfortunately. But, you know, we gotta try.
Also, I would argue, Mikael, that they would get a -4 on their awareness checks. Can I tell you why?
Sure.
All right, first of all, he's in the trees at a very long distance.
Yeah.
And second of all, they're getting actively shot at, and, you know, maybe they might hesitate to stick their head out to look since they're getting shot at. Suppressing fire, basically.
Mm-hmm. We're willpowering that, aren't we? Because that was honestly absolutely pathetic.
Amazing. This is good. 3 successes.
It is good, because we're trying to do damage.
Yeah. Well, he should just target the guy he was shooting already.
Yeah, he's dead now. Bang, right in the head.
And now that guy is definitely going to want to search for Stoneheart because he just shot that dude dead.
Yep.
which distracts him.
So that's at least a few guards you don't have to contend with. Let's see how hurt Themis will get by this Fomori with the enormous fangs, who are going to try to do bad things to her.
Fomor.
no.
Is it pronounced Fomori or Fomor?
Well, Fomori is a plural form, really, isn't it?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So they're Fomor. Okay, so an individual Fomori is well, they're Fomor.
I would think so, at least. I'm just improvising.
Or maybe it's like Fomori, you know?
Can I try to dodge?
You used your action to do other things, didn't you?
Yep, so she's just gonna have to take damage.
Yeah. That's the problem with... I mean, you split the dice pools, or you know, focus on the thing. So it's gonna be a really hard bite in your shoulder. Ah! As a good chunk of flesh is torn out. But it gives you a rage point because now you're pissed.
Pissed.
Okay, Weavewalker here. What do we want to do with Weavewalker?
They already acted, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, Weavewalker did act, because fighting off this thing. So that means that we're back to the first officer here. And Stormspeaker, who is... again, absolutely clobbered and so hurt. Let's see what I'm looking at here.
Well, there is fog. Maybe she has to do an awareness check.
We can do that.
And also, another thing is that maybe, you know, earlier you said that she was looking for a rifle in this building.
I did say that.
Maybe she'll continue her search because
What?
seems like she might.
She doesn't even see where Stormspeaker is because of the fog. I mean, there's enormous headlights, I guess, but she's a bit blinded right now.
Disoriented.
Disoriented,
A little
indeed.
bamboozled by the smog.
Yes, absolutely. The smog is helping, is what we're saying.
Also, another thing is that the more the truck moves, like, then this guy won't be able to just... These two won't be able to just do, like, a shot on Stormspeaker. They'd have to find him first.
Yep. Alright, let's just move up here. Here we have a very cold guard who is still trying to deal with Weavewalker with a -2 on the melee because it's so cold. Shuddering. Oh no, that's a lot of successes. Not good at all for Weavewalker. I should not be rolling that well, should I?
No, honestly.
But I have a feeling True Strike is on the way, so, you know. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Also, Weavewalker hasn't taken much damage at all yet, so...
So, this isn't, like, terrible. It's just bad.
Yeah, speaking of which, Weavewalker... No, I can wait with regenerating, because, yeah. It's not terrible, it's just bad, yeah. I have a feeling Weavewalker is gonna put something into Brawl sooner or later, because...
Yeah.
So much of that.
Oh.
Well,
Holy
that's
shit.
an excellent roll! Okay,
My
then.
goodness.
Weavewalker strikes
Where is
back.
she?
That's going to be only 1 point of damage on this thing, unfortunately. But it's +1, and it's going to be aggravated, isn't it? Because Weavewalker is in Krynos. And that's just going to be enough to kill this thing. So even as this thing is just moving like lightning and strong as an ox, and just, those maws getting very close to Weavewalker's Krynos snout. Weavewalker will duck underneath and just go for the throat and tear it out with her fangs. And blood spews everywhere as this creature dies without a sound, just about.
Maybe a broke.
Yeah, a guttural croak. And it falls.
Oh, by the way, I just realized something.
And what is that?
We should totally, after we're done here, steal one of these assault rifles and all of the silver bullets they have. In case we run into another Black Spiral Dancer.
Out of absolutely nowhere comes Thunder Howl running all the way across. Ah!
What?
Yep.
It just dives headfirst into the smog.
Yep. Just about. He is running. He doesn't have enough rage points to go Crinus, unfortunately, but Klabros he can do. And now he is, in fact, lost the wolf. That's...
Wait a minute, Thunder Howl, who's that?
Thunder Howl, your old friend, or not friend, one of the 2 Garou with Ice Daggers pack.
Ex Machina!
This is hilarious. I just imagine him like jumping headfirst into the smog, trying to shapeshift, but then just fails miserably.
Yeah, and he's screaming as he runs, "Die, worm comers!" And that didn't work so well.
Oh.
Stormspeaker, still, well, I guess we're gonna do, oh my god, you need, first of all, how long have you been in I've spent a willpower point here for you not to go frenzy and Crinus. Because you had to.
Right, I need to do the same.
Yeah,
I'll mark it off.
Rage.
There we go, that's a success. Did you want to try another rage check here to heal an aggravated, in fact?
Yeah.
Why do you succeed all the time?
Doesn't that heal my lesser damage as well?
You have to choose either you're superficial or you're aggravated.
How many times can Miles regenerate in 1 turn?
Once.
Oh.
You can add 2 superficial or 1 aggravated.
Yeah, but he only has 1 superficial, so I would go with an aggravated myself.
Okay, there's only one option left to do here. I'm going to have to try and save Wind Snare. So I'm going to back the truck up, turn it around, fog lights on, maximum power, and I'm going to try and run over all 3 of these people who are attacking Wind Snare.
I'm going to say that this is not going to be an easy
Snare.
maneuver. I'm going to call it a hard maneuver, so roll 5 successes, please.
Whatever you get, push. We don't care if you go feral, it's just all about pushing, even if you get aggravated willpower damage.
And I'm 1 XP short of the extra. I'd need to get 1 more drive dot, aren't I?
Yes, you are. For skill, new level ×3, so...
Oh my god.
God. Even if I re-rolled
Wow.
that, I couldn't succeed, could I?
Well, if you got criticals, maybe. But,
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't succeed completely. You can drive the thing, but you're not gonna, hit these 3 in that type of precise maneuver. But yeah, this is not good. It's not a fumble, so you're gonna fail, and probably just drive straight backwards somehow, and possibly. Oh, there's a nice cliff here you can drive down.
And is this...
You should probably just take the L, because I feel like with a regular failure, that'd just be, like, you just back up. I feel like if you got like a brutal failure. Yeah.
Wait
so,
a minute, if I'm trying to attack people, if I get a brutal failure, won't I do more damage?
You would.
oh, actually, you know what? Push it. Do it.
So if that's what we're going for, should I re-roll the red dice?
Sure. That makes sense. You guys are more likely to succeed then, actually. Holy shit.
That is a brutal outcome. So, okay, I'm gonna say that you're gonna hit everyone, including Windsnare.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
Bam! That's the brutal outcome in this
Stormspeaker,
case.
no.
So, okay then, I guess they have learned to not stop fighting Stormspeaker until he is gone and no longer active. Because, yeah, she's gonna be hit, and we said 15 points, didn't we? Superficial last time? Because of how big a dump truck is. So... Ow. Lots of ow.
I feel like Roger has a track record with like reckless driving in War of Darkness.
Yeah. Why, oh why? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
She's just flying away here. Into the
Oh,
snow.
wow.
And yeah, that's very bad. And this guy, well, it's 15, so it's 8, right?
And also, though, so many silver bullets have been fired into this vehicle. Other little bits of silver stuck out of the front of it.
You know, he hasn't taken his action yet, so he could actually try to dodge this. And he's gonna try to, because... Yikes. Seven successes. Yeah, he's gonna just step right clean of it. He's just rolling out of the way. He is not getting hit. Rah! He won't be able to attack you this turn though, so that's a problem for him. The guard will do the same. Three successes. I think he's gonna mitigate the damage at the very least. So instead of 15, I guess he takes 8, which is 4. Which is still a lot. So he's pushed into the snow. Like you hit him like a flanking hit on the side of his hip. And then poor old Windsnare, you hear a sickening crunch under the truck. As you drive right over poor old Windsnare. I'm sure you can blame it on friendly fire afterwards. Or something.
Well, at least I don't get to take all the blame now. At least I'll have someone, you know, getting yelled at besides me.
I mean, this dump truck is big and scary, and it just hit everybody, so let's fill it with lead! Also, have you
Minus
healed?
2.
Oh yeah, you healed. Okay, so... filling it with lead, but it's firearms into the fog, so that's... and then cover, so...
-4.
Not a lot of dice. Kaplink! That's you taking some damage again, Stormspeaker. Every time you get up and feel a bit better, it's clank, clank, clank. Oh, what happens when you get a rage point when you're already at max rage? Is that a full frenzy then? Let's have a look again.
No, I think it's willpower damage, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it's it's probably an aggravated willpower damage.
That sounds about right.
Rage.
That's a
Rage.
good
131.
Rage just
Superficial
believe-
rage. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be a superficial point of willpower point damage. For being angrier than angry. True strike.
Alright then, I have a gun now.
Yes, you do.
This is scary for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do I get any bonus dice or anything?
No,
So
you
this
do
is
bonus
awful?
damage.
Got it. In that case, I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Very
I
well.
think. How far is that?
It's an assault rifle, so you're well within range. This is like almost 400 feet, which is not even 100 yards.
Wow, amazing.
It's a hit. Yay.
You know what? Fuck it.
We ball, right?
Oh.
Possible brutal outcome is exactly what we want right now, isn't it? This guy hasn't acted yet, has he?
Nope. Thing is, though, does he get to dodge since he really probably hasn't seen me?
You know what? He's lying in an unconscious... No, he's just in a lot of pain right now. He probably hasn't seen you. That's correct. So I'm not going to allow him dodge. So that's going to be 4 points plus 4. That's going to be 4 points of damage on him.
There's a penalty to dodging firearms anyways, so...
Yeah. 1, 2,
Yep, also,
3,
I'm gonna-
4.
Then
How do you hit him exactly, if you were to decide?
Alright then. I aim and do a short burst directly to the chest.
Dunk. And yeah, you see the red cloud. And he just falls over.
Yep, and then afterwards, since I have a minor action, I'm going to use it to move closer to this bit of cover.
Very well.
Okay, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, okay, that bit of cover. You know what? Let's shoot you, because now...
But do you see me?
You just fired a gun. That was loud and clear. I guess I can roll an awareness, but it's going to be like a 2
Yeah,
difficulty or
awareness,
something.
I would say, because, I mean...
It's not going to be very high difficulty. He saw you very much. I'm going to give him a -2 on the fire roll because he had to spot you first.
Also, I have
roll.
cover.
What was that?
Also, I have cover,
Okay.
so -4.
Yep. It's a burst of fire, and it just completely misses.
Nice.
No,
Also,
it does
I
not
just
completely miss. He has willpower. There we go.
Also, I just remembered that I can, since it's a new turn, I can regenerate, so...
You can, yes.
Okay then, so I have...
What?
Don't know what happened.
So you've regenerated a bit. Good for you. Because you're about to take punishment here. That's gonna be 6. Yeah, that's three superficial. No silver in this one. Oh, you gain damage. Rage point.
Yippee.
All right.
I have 5 more turns in this bad boy!
Yep. Okay. Stormspeaker, I have a feeling that...
Wait,
Act
didn't he use his move?
He
dodge
used
it?
his move! Ah! He used his move. Good point. Dang it.
Eat shit!
Running here, because suddenly the combat field got more complicated, because there's fire coming from over here. So this guy's running for cover over there. Themis, you are up.
There's no cover there. That was the truck. So
That
there's
was
no
the
cover
truck.
there.
There's no cover there. He's running for cover over here then. There you go. Sorry.
I would like to bite the guy, this guy.
Oh no! This guy is not very happy with you trying to bite him.
Yep. So that is...
Also, have you regenerated yet, Bryce?
I will after this.
You start before you roll, actually. It's the first thing you do.
Oh,
in the
before?
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case... Raise checks to generate. Okay, I'm
Well,
still up.
you lose some rage. I'm sure
I'm
you'll
gonna
gain it
heal.
back again.
I'm gonna heal unaggravated. Why not?
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Oh!
And then I'm gonna munch. I set strength brawl.
Strength or dex, whatever suits you better.
Strength is higher.
Yeah.
So
I reckon.
it's bitey time in Krynos form.
bitey time in the Krynos form. Okay, so wait a minute. This guy is over there. He hasn't done anything yet. He's gonna resist it with trying to bite you. This is like a biting competition right now. Who has the biggest fangs? And
maybe I should willpower reroll.
I think he does.
Ooh, I definitely will.
Okay, it's you, Bryce. Hell yeah.
How many successes? 6! Oh my god, this is like the struggle of titans right here, because that means he can do a willpower reroll too!
Please fail. What? Oh no! This is not good.
They are just fighting each other bite for bite. That's gonna be 2 aggravated wounds on you, Themis, as the 2 giant muscular mounds of flesh and I don't know. I'm trying to find a good way of describing this and I fail miserably.
A big old mouth.
Yeah. Is biting into your side and just tearing out another chunk, and this Krynos that is Themis is going yelp! But you still have health left, so you're not stopped yet, are you? No. No, you're not. Yeah, he'd already done his action, so he's done too. And out of the forest rushes!
And I took damage, so I get range.
Yes, you get range, absolutely. Wormcomers die! You remember Ice Dagger, don't you?
Nice!
He is coming! And he is switching to Krynos successfully, unlike some other people. Can he get all the way because he did the thing? Wait a minute. Can he do rapid change? No, he cannot. Athletics and Dex. With a -2 to run as fast as he possibly can.
Save me, Native American, save me.
And he succeeds, so he's gonna be right next here.
Hey. Sweet.
Stoneheart will continue shooting. I guess we can shoot at this guy up here.
Yep. Yeah, keep their head down. Well, his head down, so he can't shoot at us.
Right? Oh, we're doing a shot against the willpower instead?
Well, no, try to actually shoot him, but like, I feel like if you shoot at him, like, he's probably not going to try and take pot shots in this fight if he's getting shot at.
Fair. Yeah, he's getting shot at, and that's 2 successes, even including the negatives for cover that the other guy has. So... And this guy has already taken a shot at you, hasn't he? So that's going to be, let's see now, a hunting rifle is a +3 if I recall correctly, so that's going to be 3 health levels of damage. Ah! As a bullet strikes him in the shoulder, or, wings him. He's blooded by that, but not so hurt that he can't stay in the fight. Okay, this guy has already acted. Weavewalker is actually going to see something very disconcerting, I feel, because Weavewalker has so much wits and awareness, and is currently using her, because it's Miranda, penumbral vision, wasn't it? Or is it the...
No, maybe Weavewalker's secretly transgender this time.
So... she is going to notice, and she's going to howl to all of you in a couple of words. Ice Dagger's Bane-ridden!
Shit!
And then she's gonna take a chunk out of the guard, I guess. Because why not?
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Wait, isn't that guard dead already?
There's
Where's-
2 of them.
Yeah.
There was 2
Oh,
of them.
okay. Sorry, I can't see your end of the fight.
Oh.
I'm currently
So,
going for my own drama.
We're spending a willpower point to... No, wait. She already killed the other one, didn't she?
Yep.
This turn. So she's not actually gonna... She just has the chance to shout that. And next turn she'll be able to actually do things too. So, yeah. That's bad news. Okay. Why don't you just die? The officer screams. Well, the officer is... got a point of rage, which is not enough to... Okay. The officer is lying down and just absolutely being unconscious, I guess.
Well, not
Not-
unconscious. I imagine it's more just too injured to continue the fight.
Yeah. Just in so much pain. Oh! Here we go. No, you can't mother's touch yourself. Okay, just lying there and having lots of pain.
Sorry, that sounded hilarious the way you said that.
Oh dear. Thunder Howl will go like, wait, what? And I guess turn towards Ice Dagger. Stop! And so unfortunately your supposed reinforcement here is no longer a supposed reinforcement. Because Thunder Howl will have to deal with Ice Dagger. Thunder Howl is only a Homid because he's lost his wolf. I think he's gonna get his wolf back very soon though. So he's just gonna try to grapple Ice Dagger to stop him from doing anything bad.
I'm so glad we did more damage to Ice Dagger than Thunder Howl. In hindsight now.
Let's see now. Do we have anything that can... Oh, stare down! No, that's just for... Okay, they can be shaken. Can't do it without a rage check, so... Okay, just trying to generally be a nuisance here then. Wow! Thunderl just absolutely blocks Ice Dagger, who is going to try to defend himself, obviously. Like, out of my way! My spirit, that's not a Bane, it's my ancestors. They speak to me.
That was funny the way you said that.
Well, so let's see now. We have Brawl and Dexterity then, I guess. To just shake Thunder Howl off. Which he doesn't.
Oh my god.
They are locked in a titanic combat here. Thunder Howl taking on a Garou, Krynus Arun. And they're just locked in that combat right now. Stormspeaker, you are not dead yet. You are healing for the gazillionth time.
Keep on healing, boy. Do them checks.
Losing another rage point to gain another... Oh, are we
Oh my
doing
God,
the
I just
superficial
realized
this
there's a
time?
guy-
Both of them, I guess.
I guess in this
There's a guy
situation, knocking off 2 superficial is best.
Yeah, I think so. 'cause
Okay.
That clears up.
Okay,
that
this
clears
is time for another insane driving check. Throw the truck into reverse, back over this guy, throw it into forward, and come round in an arc, taking out the Black Spiral Dancer, Fomori, and the other unconscious officer, and doing it all in one go.
But the thing is,
That
though,
is way too hard.
yeah. Also, you do risk wind stare with that maneuver. Honestly, it'd probably be better. Is there anyone in front of you, like directly in front of you?
There's someone right behind, and there's this one right in front. So if he just drives on, he will drive over the officer who is trying to, you know, very hard to get up on her feet, but is been failing
The
miserably.
officer is a Garou. You should finish her off. finish her off, that's one less Garou, which is a significantly more dangerous threat than the Fomori. Also, this Fomori is in my line of sight, and I have a rifle. I can shoot this guy. Not very well, but I can shoot him. Also, since he sees me, he'll probably shoot back at me.
Right, I'll drive over the officer and hopefully finish her off.
All right.
Or at the very
Check.
least, wound her even more.
I have a feeling Stormspeaker will die in this combat because at this point, you know, they just have to put him down.
Yeah, they're gonna focus fire on him, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, at least if he does die, he will die a heroic death. Anyway, I feel...
We're gonna have the truck driving forwards here, and there will be another round of sickening crunch as the truck drives over the officer and, you know, keeps driving. I don't know how far we get, right into the snowdrift here, I guess. Thump.
The officer died exactly as she lived. Just a miserable splat.
Yes, a miserable splat. That's pretty much it, yes. So, that is Stormspeaker's move. Wind Snare, I'm afraid, is not with us anymore.
Oh no!
You've driven over him with a dumpster truck when he was already incapacitated.
Okay, that's on you. That's not on me. That's not on me. You're the one who killed him.
Okay.
Also,
everything
why
is
did you do
chaos
that?
here.
Wait, Miles. Why did Roger? Why did you do that?
Because he was surrounded and they'd have killed him in the next turn with aggravated damage. It was the last chance to possibly save him.
Yep, pretty much. He's not wrong.
Okay, then. I guess Wind Snare was kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
I think the officer, like, before she died, she screamed something about take out the driver, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But it's gonna take a while before the guards will come up there. They're rushing up towards Stormspeaker. It's True Strike.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay, you have a -2 for... Wait a minute here. Before you roll all
I
your
already
dice.
did -2.
You have a -2 for the fog, and then you have a further -2 for the cover. That's a
Yep, already.
-4. Oh, okay, fair enough. And you still hit. Wow. Did this guy act yet?
No.
No. He gets to try and dodge then, I guess. Taka, taka, taka. Lots of bullets hit into the wall, and he's just absolutely diving away from that.
Yep. Well,
But-
at least I've removed his action. Also, I'm going to move here.
Yep.
All right, then. This is a shitty situation.
Yep.
That
You
I
know,
just,
if you
like,
move in the same turn, you get another -2 for the... But it doesn't matter, because it was a clack, 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 and so on, so yeah. Okay, you are moving, and there's still someone up here who can shoot you, so they will try. Not really. Firearms.
Wait, this guy?
No, the guy up in the tower.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, so... Ow! You
Wait a
just
minute.
had your bell rung.
Wait a minute. Is this guy is shooting at? Oh wait a minute. I forgot to regenerate. By the way,
Yeah, go ahead.
I
and
completely
regenerate.
forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna. Fuck. All right then. That was for this.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is that that guy is getting shot at. He decided to shoot at me because I guess he wasn't searching for that dude.
Well, he can't see the other guy, and you have an assault rifle, and that was the sound
Maybe-
he was reacting to, so
Oh, he figured that I was the one who was shooting at him.
very possibly so. So that's going to be 10 points of superficial damage. It's reduced to 5 for a new aggravated on you. Ow! But a new rage point as well. So get offenders that one. You're like, ow! Falls over in the snow a bit. You're hurt. That wasn't even silver. It was just, you know, a very good hit with a bump, bump, bump. A burst.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll. I'm not actually gonna use the system, but like roll to see where the injury generally is. Maybe.
Did you
Hold
spend
on.
a willpower
Nah.
point to not go frenzy?
Yeah. No. Oh, I did.
Now you did. Okay. Also, did Stormspeaker spend a willpower point to not go frenzy?
Yeah, I guess so. What happens when your track is full of superficial willpower damage?
Then you start taking aggravated willpower damage.
And then after you take aggravated,
And you have
then
-2 on all your social and mental rolls because you're just that brain foggy.
And if you do frenzy, does that clear some of your willpower damage?
No.
Don't think so.
It just sets your rage to max, and you kind of just go bananas, at least.
Okay, let's go behind that dish there for now. Okay, what are we doing here exactly? We have Stormspeaker over there. We have fire coming from over there. We have Thunderhell, who is a rune and very muscular, and we have a... Okay, this guy's just gonna assess what the heck is going on right now, because everything is happening at once. Get the -2 on the alertness.
There was a good chance that person was this guy's pack who just got run over.
Yep.
He's probably gonna go with the person who just killed his pack member.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's gonna be very angry with everything. He's gonna get a rage point for his pack member being run over, and then he is going to gallop down towards Stormspeaker, I guess, to tear him a new one. But that's his entire move. So I think we're gonna have some shots. No, he was dodging, so he's not gonna do anything. Themis.
I am once again gonna fight the guard.
Yep. The apocalypse is here. The apocalypse
It's
is
gonna
here.
be the bite once more.
I just realized something very funny. This guy is in Krynos form.
Yep.
If I see him with an awareness check, I have a gun loaded with silver bullets.
Yes, you do.
Kidding me?
You are not rolling well today, are you? Oh my god, I am so sorry. Themis is losing the fight against this guard. I guess the
you
good
should
news is
put
that Weavewalker is coming.
Funny thing about that, I'm gonna use one of my powers for this.
Oh, yes.
Fortifying Surprisal to deal 3 superficial damage back.
Ow. Well, you're gonna take some damage, aren't you?
Yep.
So that's 3 aggravated.
At least I do some damage back with my funky powers, however this looks.
Yes. So now you are in pain, but oh wait, before we do that, I think you're gonna do some healing, aren't you? Because
I don't have enough rage.
oh,
back.
you don't have enough rage. Well, you do for the next turn. I can tell you that much, because that's pain. So next turn you will be able to heal again. You are oh my god. Are you gonna go frenzy now? But yeah, Porcupine's Reprisal. Ow! This guard is in pain. That hurt a lot. Okay, north, south, where are we going? We're going over here and taking a turn to aim at something, I guess? Ice Dagger's down his thing. Stoneheart is gonna shoot the same guy as always. The guy in the tower. Because that's what Stoneheart has been doing so far. Just, you know, suppressing fire and kept banging away on that guy. So, no, drive. And then negative for the cover, but bam. And we're... I don't know if it's worth using any willpower for that, to be honest.
Nah.
Nah. But it is a hit. And it's 5 points, 3 points of superficial damage. Ugh. So, yeah, that guy in the tower is getting plinked again and again and again, getting hit again and again, and probably starting to get a bit woozy from blood loss. -2 on everything from now on. The guy in the tower. Okay, this one has already attacked. Weavewalker can do bad things to people. But what exactly are we gonna do? Ooh, or good things to people. Maybe a mother's touch on Themis, for example. So,
Please, the
do
next
that.
attack might actually kill me.
Yeah, a problem is that will get us into, you know, willpower, aggravated willpower damage at this point.
I'm already there. I'm already there.
Okay, yeah, intelligence and glory, here we go. There's gonna be so much willpower spent this time because we need all the successes. Which is
Holy
not
shit.
bad, but I'm gonna push it even more. Even though I know it's another aggravated willpower point. That didn't help at all, but it is 3 successes, which heals 1 aggravated, I believe. Or 3 superficial. Let's go with the 3 superficial, shall we?
Yeah. Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah. Backup, as it were. Okay, Thunder Howl versus Ice Dagger, apparently. These guys were no help at all. Until someone can bind that Bane. And Weavewalker might be the one to be able to do it. Nope, not really. Can't bind spirits. Oh, also, Weavewalker... doesn't really need to. There's gonna be so many frenzies, right? Isn't it?
Oh my god.
Let's use some willpower here.
Yeah, because you're fighting a fucking Krynos.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get your shit pushed in.
Well, that's not bad. Hmm. Eight successes. Ice Dagger will basically just break Thunder Howl's grip and throw him aside. And Thunder Howl will take, well, Ice Dagger isn't trying to hurt Thunder Howl, just break him off, break his grip, so he's going to be tossed to the side. So that's going to be it. Stormspeaker, what are we doing here?
Run him over. Run him over.
We are backing over the black spiral.
Katie.
Wait, gotta regenerate first.
Yeah. That dang truck!
Giggity.
Cackle, cackle.
Right, so that takes off another reverted.
Yep. And I believe you're gonna have.
Wait,
your
I was clicking it as well, so that's right, isn't it?
I think so.
3 health.
You're gonna lose another willpower point to not go frenzy, so you're filled with that track. But now we're gonna run someone over. He's gonna try to dodge that, no doubt. Oh my god. I think he wants to both dodge and climb up on the truck, so he's gonna split his dice pool.
Wait, this guy can't do anything since he's already acted.
No, he acts after. He acts after Storms. He's always been after. So I'm gonna split his dice pool. So he's gonna have like 5 dice instead, because he's gonna try to do both things here. He's a bit tired of this guy. That's not enough. He's gonna get hit by the truck. Oomph. But since he has a partial success here, I'm gonna say that he's only gonna take 10 superficial damage.
Ooh.
And be knocked over.
And by attempting that, he gave up his action for this.
No, he still gets to try and jump up on top of your truck. So, you know. He's gonna have a -2 on that because of everything. But he's gonna try it.
And now back to the fog, and I have to search for the fog to actually shoot Stormspeaker.
Yeah, let's see if we can shoot Stormspeaker here. -2.
For awareness.
Oh, right, awareness. -2. So much happening here. Everything is a mess.
Alright,
Yeah.
honestly, that first firearms... Also, that was actually a -4 on that guy's firearm roll since cover. He's in a truck.
Right. We need some rules lawyering here, don't we?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. What? Willpower reroll. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be 2 points of superficial damage on you. As he loses some shots. Bang, bang, bang. True Strike. What do you want to do? You're out there.
Alright then, so... First of all, since Stormspeaker is driving a truck, there's headlights on the front. They're on.
Yeah.
The headlights are pointing at that guy's direction. Also, there was a loud noise probably when this guy was run over. Does that give me a bonus for trying to search for him for the fog?
I guess. Let's equalize it for fog +/-2. You're clear.
Yep. So, how many successes would it take to actually see him?
Who? The Krynos?
This guy, yeah, the Krynos.
I'll say 3 successes because, you know,
All right,
it's
so
some
take
distance
half.
and all that. Yeah.
So, +/-2, so it's just... I have all my dice, which means I have free wits and free awareness. So yeah, I just take half, so I do see him.
Very well. And then you're going to shoot him. You're going to have a negative... He's not undercover, but he's lying down. So it's now the negative die for hitting him because he's lying down.
-2. Actually, -4, right?
Yep, absolutely, because of the fog.
Oh my god. That was amazing. Also, silver bullets, so...
Aggravated, yeah.
So how much damage did I just do to him?
Oh my god, he doesn't even know you're out there. So that's going to be 3 + 4. 7 points of aggravated damage.
Oh my fucking god!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Oof! And he just falls over into the snow. There's a lot of blood here. He is like, oh.
Yep,
Falls
and
over.
also, if I have a minor action, I'm gonna run into the woods so that guy can't shoot me.
What? Did you heal yet?
No.
You should definitely heal.
Also, I'm gonna actually, since that was such a good amount of damage, I'm actually gonna willpower reroll the 1 die that was remaining. Yes.
1 more point.
Yep, 1 more point of aggravated damage. So 8 aggravated damage.
That is
My
a
boy.
lot. He is in pain. He gets a rage point though.
Holy fucking shit.
Okay, you are under a lot of cover. We're trying to hit you here with some fire from the tower. And it's just barely a hit. So that's going to be 2 points of superficial damage on you. As
Oh my
bullets
God,
are
so I-
whizzing by.
So I have right now 3 scars from this fight.
Yep. Also a rage point.
Nice.
Runs forward in... No, wait. Gonna run like so. Because we know there are people out there. Okay. Stands up in pain. Let's use some of those rage dice to heal some. Because it's gonna be absolutely needed. Wow. That was 2 rage come and gone, but 2 superficial wounds healed. So, stands up and going to try to jump onto that truck with dexterity athletics. And it's gonna be...
Only has a
fewer
reduced
dice.
amount of dice, right? Because he split his action.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with 3 successes, I still say he makes it. So now you can't actually run him over anymore. He's on top of it, and he's coming for you, Stormspeaker. Ah! You know, this is such an Arun Ragabash fight, honestly. Like, the Arun just trying to slam him all the time, and the Ragabash going like, na 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 na, back and forth with the big truck.
The car.
That's a very Glasswalker Ragabash thing to do, too.
Yeah. By the way, I just realized something, Stormspeaker. I have the perfect idea for you next turn.
I was thinking just revert to plan A and take him over the cliff.
No. I have a better idea. That requires less successes. So you run over this guy, go through here. That gives me a clear shot to shoot him again.
Themis, you're up, aren't you?
I'm going to gamble and try to heal.
Yeah. That
Yes.
succeeds.
I keep my rage and I go biting again.
Great. Do we have to check if you're gonna go for... Oh, you just take aggravated willpower damage, I guess. So, for not frenzying.
Yeah.
You're that level of tired.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, unless I kill him in this move, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Luz!
Roll and strength. Please work. At least do some. Oh my goodness. Bryce. Girl. Please.
You're not very good at this, are you?
No,
Nope.
I'm not.
Oh my.
Push it! Push it! Push it!
This guy
I
is
It
guess
doesn't
I'll
matter
go
if
power
you're friendly.
reroll.
You need to not die.
brutal.
I will willpower reroll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your choices are willpower reroll or die. You're
Oh my
fucked.
god, Bryce, what the fuck?
Christ, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Is this the end of Bryce?
I am going to. going to use my power again.
Porcupine!
Because this is painful. Yeah,
You do the thing I did and buy yourself some more hitboxes.
that's nice. At least I don't lose the rage. So that's 3 superficial back.
One,
As, Bryce takes the
two,
damage, but elbow.
3.
Elbow
You know what
tip.
happens to this guy? Even as he bites you, and you... What's even Porcupine's superpower look like?
I just imagine it's like a riposte in that she gets attacked but managed to like counterattack.
Yeah, so... he bites down into you, and then I guess some of your fur just momentarily turns into porcupine quills, and he's like, ah! And he falls over, and he's unconscious.
The spikes go directly into the brain, I'm imagining. That'd be fun. Oh wait, no, it's superficial damage.
He passes out.
Oh, okay then.
He's done.
But he's not in a good place.
So is, I think, Themis, aren't you? Because you took, well, you only had 2 successes for all those dice. Jesus Christ.
How much damage do I take?
You take the rest, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're lying there on the ground and just absolutely ow. Did you get yourself a rage point for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am still up. Well, I'm unconscious, but I can regenerate next turn.
Yes.
As long as I don't get attacked, with the silver or fire, I will be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, another thing is that Ice Dagger did spend their turn, so it's fine.
You know what? It's also funny. Ice Dagger is going to be attacked by one of the guards because they have no idea that Ice Dagger is Bane-ridden. So, bam.
Well, that was honestly a good thing that he shot him, since he's not on our side.
Yep.
I love how chaotic this fight is.
This is an absolute insane mess of a fight. Wow, why do I get all these yellow notifications all the time? So, that's going to be 5 successes? Plus 2 for the damage. So that's going to be 7. That's 4 superficial. 1, 2, 3. Ice Dagger is going to get a rage point. The falls over. I mean, he's...
Yeah, I'm going to assume, like, Jake is going to be like, oh no, Ice Dagger.
Pretty much.
No.
Yeah, Ice Dagger is in a great deal of pain.
Yep.
Speaking of it, yeah, Ice Dagger is a useless thing. Stoneheart is up as well.
Turn this fight around, huh? We're in a pretty good spot, I would say.
Yeah, you're slowly but surely eking out a victory in the mines. And Stoneheart will, keep up the pressure. That's what he's been doing. He is not a guy who is good at shooting stuff, but,
Yeah.
he's adding
I feel like this is the session where Jake finally gets his autistic love of guns.
Should I... Because it gets physical, so much physical. So yeah, let's go Crinus and still shoot. A Crinus with a gun. There we go.
Can a Crinus even fit their finger inside the trigger guard, or is he just having to pull the trigger with his claw?
Yeah, it just pulls off the trigger guard. That shouldn't be a problem. I couldn't do it a long time ago because the willpower reserves would have run out just to not go crazy.
I guess you could hip fire as a Krynos, because that's Dex, right?
Yeah, it's physical.
Yeah. This is why I headcanon my character as a bit of a shorter Garou, partially.
So another shot rings out from Stoneheart and hits where it should. And... yeah. That's gonna be... 5... yeah, 3 points of superficial damage. He's in rough shape now. But none of you know that, so there's that. Weavewalker
should do Mother's Touch again. If they can. Can they?
You know what? I don't know that this guy is actually unconscious. He's just very ow. So I think Weavewalker will just take out this guy.
But wait a minute. Themis is very injured. So like...
yes, this is true. So maybe take a Mother's Touch on her.
Yeah. Also, maybe leave Krynos and have more willpower.
You know what? That might not be a bad idea at this point. But it does mean -2 on the roll for Mother's Touch.
Still, I mean, it's...
Yeah, no, it's you have a good point there. So, Mother's Touch, that's a willpower point of damage. There's so much willpower damage right now. And that's going to be, we said, Intelligence and Glory.
Well, I'm glad that I don't think I'll have to pay any of the
Look
players'
at that!
compensation money.
Is it
Holy
really like
shit!
that?
Oh my goodness.
So,
That was a lovely roll, wasn't it?
insanely good roll.
Should be -2 dice though, so 3 successes at most.
Okay then, that's still
Because of
pretty
the
good.
willpower damage. Yeah, so let's see now. We're gonna have 3 successes is enough to heal a aggravated for sure. Themis is coming back to consciousness only just.
Oi. This fucking shit, man.
Okay, Thunderhell will need to get Ice Dagger.
Thunderhell, leash your fellow Arum,
Yeah, he's gonna try to.
but not in the kinky way.
He's trying his best, my man. He's trying his best. Which is not bad, right? Let's do a willpower reroll on this one, too. To really grapple with him. That didn't do anything. Okay, Ice Dagger will wave him off like he's nothing. So...
Still, he spent his turn doing something.
Yep. Wow. Yes, he did just throw him into a snowdrift. Like, Thunderhowl is flying through the air, thump, and just landing in the snow somewhere a good bit away. And because there's so many successes here, I'm actually going to give Thunderhowl some superficial damage, which incidentally gives him a point of rage. So that's a thing. Thunderhowl lands in the snow with a ugh. Stormspeaker, you're not dead yet.
Just run over this
Okay,
dude.
There's so much glory here.
So this puts me into aggravated willpower damage to stay in.
Yep.
And if I try and heal, I run the risk of losing the wolf. So
Losing the wolf might be the better option here.
Yep.
But also,
You're gonna gain the wolf right back very soon.
Gamble.
Yeah.
I will go with it.
Good.
And that's 1 point of rage gone.
But are we doing, like, you're doing superficial, right? So you don't have to do roll 2 rage, so... There you go.
Honestly, in that case, then it might be better just to heal the 2 superficial.
Yeah,
Run
fine.
over this guy. Go through here, basically. You know, in the process, putting that asshole on your truck in my line of sight.
I think that's the best. That's the best course of action because
Alright.
the only other plan I had was to back onto the satellite dish and skewer the black spiral on the point stuck out of it.
Nope. I guess.
Call that plan B. If you mess up this shot, I'll do that.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I will hit him. Probably.
Probably.
And is it going to automatically handle the problem that the aggravated willpower will cause?
What would it?
Yeah, because I'm now on aggravated willpower damage, I get a...
You get a
Problem,
-2 on your social and mental checks, but you're rolling a physical check right now because you're driving.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah, you're going the Fast and the Furious, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Well then, here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give the guy a chance to dodge that because he really doesn't want to get run over. For some strange reason.
Maybe. All right. How bad is your willpower, Stormspeaker?
He can't. He still hasn't filled his willpower track with aggravated damage yet.
Oh my God! You should push that roll then. This is the perfect opportunity to end that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Then.
Okay then.
All
you
right,
hit
then.
him.
Giggity.
Boom. Okay.
Well, wouldn't that put the truck here? Since with my plan, the plan was to drive out of the fog.
Yeah, you're gonna hear another sickening crunch is all I have to say about that, because you literally drive over him. He's hit by a truck and driven over, and that was that. And then you're gonna end up here in a snowdrift. Foomp! Basically. Pretty stuck, actually, but I'm gonna roll Dex Athletics check here for someone to not fall off because of the sudden. And he's gonna only take half of those dice for that, so he can actually attack you or something. Yeah, he's fine.
All right then. So.
But now comes True Strike and shoots that enormous Garou, who he sees now with that horrible green goo coming out of his maw.
All right then. So, is there any negatives?
No. Because, look
Okay.
at it. No, well, line of sight through the fog, I guess.
All right then. So that's still
So that
6
would be a
dice.
-2.
All right then. If I were to take half, that would be 3 successes. This
Yeah.
guy doesn't see, so he can't dodge, which means 3 plus 4, that would be 7 aggravated damage on him. I'm gonna just take half.
Okay.
7 aggravated damage.
So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
He's dead?
Stormspeaker, you can hear a grunt as he falls off and into the snow, bleeding profusely, and there's like smoke coming out from the wounds that he has in his fur. Good shot, True Strike. That's where you're called
my
True Strike,
God.
isn't it?
Man, True Strike is getting so much glory out of this one.
True Strike, have you healed this yet?
No.
You need to heal, clearly.
Ace!
So that is 2 less superficial.
Yep.
I think you're gonna take some superficial now. There's a firefight going on here while you are plugging away into the midst there with your assault rifle. Someone else is shooting at you where you are under your cover.
-2 with the trees in the way.
Yeah, and also he's hurt, so he gets a minus for that. But he is fanatically loyal. And apparently that's gonna put some hurt on poor old True Strike here, who's gonna take 5 points of superficial damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just gained an extra rage. That's like a salvo of a 3-round burst. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You're being double tapped in your shoulder and neck right now. Oof. That
All right
was-
then, so I have 4 scars.
Yes, you do. You're like all the scars. Everybody
Oh my
got scars
God.
this time. Yeah, let's shoot this scary big one here.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say that last one. I'm gonna say that last one like grazed my face and hit me.
Yeah,
Like, give me a
that's
knife
entirely
or-
possible. Ice Dagger is being hit once again. And that's gonna be 4 points of superficial damage. Ice Dagger has full health track damage. Is just gonna fall over. Ow. And is no longer a particular threat to anyone this fight. Okay, this guy actually gets to try to heal some. Some aggravated. But he has to use both his rage for this. That's one success. And that's another not success. But he hasn't actually lost his... I think he has like 3 dice left. So he's gonna try to use those 3 dice to get back on the truck again. He's a stubborn fella. Ugh! Blood oozing everywhere, Stormspeaker. Okay, what are we doing with that? Yeah, he's back up. His wounds closing, because much like you, he is Garou and he does not go down easily. There's a guard coming running right towards you. True strike. Themis, you're not dead yet. You can hurt things.
Not. I can heal first. I'm gonna do
Yes,
that.
you can.
Nice.
That is a success. So, 1 aggravated less.
Yup. Was this guy still up or is he...
Who? He's in a great deal of pain and he's lying down, but he's not dead yet. He's like trying, he wants to get to your feet and bite them. There's a
I
minus
guess
2.
if he's lying down, I'm gonna attack him while he's down.
I'll give you +2 for that.
Alright, I'm going to be mean.
He has a -2 now because he's so much in pain.
So I get the +2 and he gets a -2.
Yes. And
Yes to
3
both.
successes is his tally. You should be able to
Wait, how
beat that. Oh yes, 6.
Finally.
He's like, ah.
Man.
Everybody wants to kill as much as possible. He has 5. Do you want to use a willpower to reroll? He's in deep aggravated everything right now. This is the grind. Yeah, you're hitting him anyway. So how much damage do you do with that? You do 1 plus claws, I guess, or fangs, or what?
I guess he's down, I'm gonna use the bite.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he dead. You hear a sickening. He's trying his best, like, I'm gonna try to purge, but all he gets in his mouth is a bunch of your fur, and then he dies. As your fangs close around his what exactly?
Neck, if there is a neck somewhere on that.
There
where
is
the
a neck
creature-
somewhere, yeah. Well, Ice Dagger is down.
Do I have time to move as well?
Yes, you
no,
have.
I guess not.
You do, yeah.
Unless
I
I got
can
back
let you
up.
move a little bit, yeah.
Because these are guards with guns, I think.
Yeah, well, one of them is dead. This one is dead.
This one is dead, this one is not.
Yeah, that's correct. And here's one
And then
as well.
And I'm moving over yonder here.
Very well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's Ice Dagger is down. I guess we need to plug Themis then, but Themis is in the fog.
Indeed.
So that's gonna be harder.
You can see me.
You
can
can't see me! Well, a little bit. That's too superficial of you. Bang, bang! Ice Dagger will, of course, use his rage to try and heal his aggravated. And he needs to succeed with 2 of those checks, and he does. So he raises 1. He's gonna be like, ugh, worm comers. So that's a reflexive thing too. So I guess he gets to attack Weavewalker. Oh no! And he's in Crynus and everything.
Oy.
Yeah, this is a problem. I have a feeling you're gonna need to do something about this. True Strike. Another rage check to get Razor Claws going. Wow, look at those checks. So half of the glory rounded up to the okay, that's 1 extra damage then.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Weavewalker is gonna take some punishment there. Weavewalker is definitely gonna dodge that to the best of her possible ability. Which is not a lot right now because she left for Homid. But she also has her willpower a little bit left. She can't re-roll that one though, so it's just gonna be 10 successes, I guess.
Oh.
She gets absolutely bodied by Ice Dagger.
Oh.
Yep. Weavewalker's just absolutely down. Stoneheart is plugging away, and I think he's finally gonna put away this guy. Probably. Yeah. Or is he gonna shoot this guy who's right in front of you?
Yeah, that might be a good point, actually.
I think it's better to just put away the guy who is still moving, because these guys are very, very, persistent.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make another firearms check here, but this time I think is gonna get discovered finally. So bang.
And Stoneheart the entire time was doing like meet the sniper here.
Yep. It's a hit. So
Okay, maybe we should push that one.
Finally got rid of this guy. So much plugging. But he is down now. It's been a firefight between these guys. Weavewalker is not able to help anyone right now.
At this point, you might have to actually leave the truck. The ruined truck at this point. Wait a minute. It's filled with bullet holes.
Form. There we go. And rage to heal.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. What the fuck?
Well, Weavewalker is lying there, growing into Crynus. And then probably, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thunderhell will try to, restrain Ice Dagger again. It's almost like he's been trying to do that before. This time, however, he's gonna do it in Globro form. He needs to have another rage die. He really does.
Okay, good.
Succeeds! He gets -2 for, shifting. Wow! That's gonna be a willpower reroll if there ever was one. How do you roll that many dice and not score a single success? I don't even know.
Me. Roll so many dice and fail. I've seen someone with 11 dice fail all of them. It's not.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Okay, I guess he's gonna be thrown across the yard again. Whee! Thump.
Well, at least no turn for him.
Yeah. Oh, did
Oi.
he heal? Werewolves are hard to keep down. What do you want to do about your opponent up here? Stormspeaker?
Okay, I think there's a...
He is, like,
think
there's
there's only
blood
two-
everywhere. Like, all those... You remember that hide he has that are, like, filled with blemishes and warts and scales and things? It's just covered in blue goo everywhere because of all the damage he's taken.
I think the best way to take this guy down, because I could drive off with him again and crash him into something. That would put him in the
he's
mist.
dead, isn't he? This guy? He's still alive?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
I think we need Jake's bullets here, so tell me again, what are the consequences of frenzying?
The consequences of frenzying is that you will kill everything in your way, basically. Let's see now. Frenzy, 139. Let me read aloud. Entering frenzy. Enters frenzy if at the start of a turn, while in Crinus form, they didn't kill anything in the previous turn and they failed to spend a point of willpower. When you enter frenzy, your rage immediately increases to 5 and you shift to Crinus. They then mercilessly attack anything perceived as a threat, starting with whoever or whatever provoked the frenzies if applicable. If anyone is attacking them, the werewolf must try to close the distance and engage the target. If no one is attacking, they try to pursue. You're immune to health-based penalties such as impairment, short of dismemberment, and you receive 3 dice bonus to resisting mental gifts and gift-like effects. The werewolf cannot themselves use gifts, however, and must keep acting out the frenzy. So, yeah. You may not use willpower anyway, in any way, including re-rolling dice.
Wait, you say if I go frenzy, I can't reroll?
That's correct. But you get
Makes sense.
5
But-
rage, so...
Also, though, the last few turns, I've killed people. I ran over the officer, and I ran over this Fomori. So, should I have more willpower than I currently do? Because I wouldn't have needed to roll to not frenzy, because I was getting my satisfaction.
All right. No, let's see now. While in Crinus form, if at the start they didn't kill anything in the previous, and they failed to spend a willpower, I guess. So I don't know. It's weird. It's worded weirdly, but I guess you can get some willpower points back to that because it seems likely to me that
Oh, I've also killed some people. Wait, does that mean I also get willpower points back?
I guess you do. Yeah. It doesn't say they didn't kill unless they didn't kill anything. You have to spend a willpower point, but it says and. But I can be generous, I guess, because it seems weird to me that you have to kill something and spend a willpower or go frenzy.
No, it's if you do kill something, you don't spend the willpower.
Yeah, but that's not what it says as written. It says
Yes,
and,
you worded really strangely.
It's given our experience with how Renegade words things, it's or, I guess. So, yeah, I guess, you get some willpower points back there, y'all.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to frenzy, but what I think I'm going to do is basically act like I have done and just climb out of the cab onto the roof and just attack this guy.
You can
hopefully
frenzy
get
at
some
will if you
aggregate.
want to. So, but yeah, go ahead. Rah!
What was that you said? I could do what?
You can frenzy at will if you want to. You just enter frenzy whenever you want. Because you're Crinus, you can just let that anger come.
But then I couldn't come out of it at will, could I?
Let's see now. Boom. Leaving frenzy. Once every perceived threat is dead or silenced, the player can make a willpower test at difficulty 2 to leave frenzy. If they choose not to or the test fails, the frenzy resumes until no one but the frenzying Garou is left standing. Their rage drops to 0 or the scene ends.
Yeah, this sounds dangerous. I think I'll save frenzy for like, break glass in case of emergency, kind of.
That is what it's for, yes.
Yeah. So I guess I will. Yeah. Is this a?
I'm gonna call it a minor action to climb up there because, let's face it, you probably trashed the cabine a long time ago.
Yeah. And it'll be like this black spiral. We'll just see like Miles either kick out like the windscreen or one of the doors or something, and then pull up. And this is gonna be like this is like the Watership Down fight between Bigwig and Woundwort.
Yes,
they
yeah, I
both
know what you're talking
bleeding
about, yeah.
everywhere.
Okay, so let's go, I guess. You have your... How are we doing this? You are doing brawl and strength or dexterity as you want?
Brawl and strength.
What? 5 successes? Stormspeaker, this is terrifying. Unfortunately, your opponent is also terrifying.
Unless you fail.
That Hulk of the Bloodmaw himself. He is going to use...
Fail.
He is going to use
Fail.
his...
Fail.
Let's see now. Equal to a single... Okay, so first a rage check to do Raging Strike. He lost the wolf!
It worked. It worked.
Okay, can I willpower
He
reroll
falls
to
over.
hit him even harder?
He falls
Do it. Do it for
over.
the night.
He's like... and just turns to a human and falls over. And yeah, you can willpower that.
Kill him! Kill him! No! Oh my god, hell yeah. Metal is shit, dude.
Well, that's still... Are you using your maw, your bite, or your claws? The bite
Use
is
the bite,
+1
kill him.
aggravated.
Do the aggravated. Yeah!
Okay, Stormspeaker, in the words of another very famous game master, how do you want to do this?
He just drops to his knees, turn into human form, and I'm just going to do the most dismissive predatory attack and just rip his throat out.
You guys, I have a feeling this whole fight is pretty much done now, but True Strike, what do you want to do from out there?
Alright then. Would it how could I get to this guy with a minor action?
Yes, I'll allow it. You have a -2 on your attack.
Alright then, so... Oh, also, first of all, regenerate.
Yep.
Okay then.
You're going
Now.
for your... You're going for your... Well, we regenerated to superficial, right?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't superficial, that was...
Oh, you
Aggravated.
were going for an aggravated. Okay, gotcha.
Now, a Raging Strike, or whatever the hell it's called. Yep, Raging Strike.
Yeah. Which is exactly what Bloodmaw tried to do a moment ago, but failed miserably at.
So, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And you know what?
That's the most number of successes we've ever seen so far.
Oh my goodness.
19.
I need to take a picture of that.
Aroo. This guy had a full health track, by the way. And he manages to remove 6 of your successes. He's a skilled guard, this one. Like,
It doesn't matter though.
tries to dive under one of your arms, and then what happens as you go in full Crinus on this guy? With 13 successes, all of them aggravated, isn't it?
Basically, first of all, just like the last thing he sees, you know, he tries to go like under me, then it's just black. His head crushed instantly, and then despite him already being dead, I basically spend the rest of the scene just tearing him apart.
Yeah, he's done.
Like there won't even be a recognizable body left, pretty much. A pile of gore.
Oh my god. Yeah. There are guards left, and one of them is gonna try to take on Themis. And you know those fangs sting.
Mm-hmm. Is he using a gun?
But I didn't roll terribly well, so...
Is he just using a melee weapon?
He's biting at you. Like, those huge fangs of his.
Oh, he's Fomori as well, okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh.
I guess I can't attack back, at least not yet, I think, or can I?
You can, yeah, absolutely. This is the turn when you're doing it, because it happens on his initiative. So, to dodge
Fine,
and
I'll just attack back, why not?
Yeah. I'll just tear him to pieces!
I'll do a counter nom.
A counter nom. Nom versus nom. We're in the nom now.
Four of them.
God.
I guess he has one willpower left.
You should also probably willpower reroll because you don't want to get more injured. Man.
I could willpower reroll.
Yeah.
Bryce, please. Okay, good.
That works. The two of you clinch again and, you know, try to get at each other with your fangs. And it's a fight between, you know, two very strong people, clearly. Like, he's holding off a Krynos werewolf. As this sweat coming down his face, this panic in his eyes, and then the maws finally close on his arm or such like, and it's gonna do 2 aggravated damage on him. Ah! It's painful. Yeah, this guy is gone from the fight, and that was your thing. And then we have this guy who sees Ice Dagger and is going to put him down again, because Ice Dagger is big and scary.
Do I have time to heal if it was on his initiative?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, on your turn you heal, absolutely. So you can definitely do the thing.
I'm going to do that.
Ice Dagger already did his turn, so it's fine.
Yep, he's just gonna get nailed by a couple of, you know, 9mm bullets, basically.
Man.
Didn't I have 3 range? No, whatever.
Are you gonna go frenzy now, or is this your last willpower gonna be spent? Because you didn't kill him.
I did or did not kill him.
No, what's the state of the Bane-ridden guy?
Oh, right, so that's actually 1 willpower back for you. Isn't that nice?
So this guy, did I kill him or not?
No, you did not.
Okay. Just so I'm aware.
Did you manage to heal anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Its front rate being a little silly right now.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll try again.
Anyway, I'll resolve the whole shooting Ice Dagger thing in the meantime. There we go. You heal. And Ice Dagger takes 2 points of superficial damage, which is enough to put him down again. Like, falls down to the ground because
We're gonna have
all
to go
that
into the
aggravated.
Umbra to get the Bane off him.
Oh, is that?
We have to go into the Umbra to get the Bane off him.
Yes, technically, but on the other hand, there's a fight going on in the Umbra right now, so who knows when the Bane might come off him. Ice Dagger is going to use his turn to heal his aggravated, absolutely. He loses the wolf! Even as he heals. Which means that he's just gonna tumble over anyway. He heals an aggravated, then just falls over in the snow. He's like, he's done. Okay, Stoneheart is gonna come out of hiding because he's been doing that long enough. And he's gonna come rushing here. And he's gonna spend a willpower point to not go frenzy because he's basically just running this turn. But yeah, reinforcements are coming, Themis.
Yep.
And Weavewalker is lying there and can't heal more because not enough rage.
You got
So,
big ol' ugly me coming after you now.
just goes back to
Oh,
holding
yeah.
form, I think,
Oh, yeah.
to avoid going frenzy and stuff. And just lies there in a lot of pain. Can still do Mother's Touch. Nah. Well, he has one health point, so we'll drag Weavewalker's dragging herself over to Themis to do one more Mother's Touch.
Just on the ground bleeding.
Yeah, and just here, you need to keep standing.
Touching the back leg of the current Themis.
Well, that's sweet.
It is, you know, it's quite heroic actually. And
All right, I know that it was like it wasn't the player doing that, but I still think they should get a thing for that.
You're rolling privately, by the way.
oh, I'm sorry. There. Why was that a self roll? I don't know why. Okay, so
Not great, but it's better than nothing.
should I spend her final willpower to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Weavewalker is spent, but it's just enough to get Themis one aggravated point back. And with that, Weavewalker is just probably just falling over and just like lying in the snow and going, ah, ah, ah. You know what we got, guys? We have like 2 guards left as far as I can tell. And I think this fight is over. Howl is gonna switch to Krynos because he has 2 rage now. And he's gonna come here and just finish off this guy with, let's see now, he has Razor Claws. Let's use them. It's a rage check. Boom. Gives him half the glory to the damage, so that's 2 more damage as he lays into this guard here with brawl and strength and everything. And we're going with the teeth, of course. No, it's claws, so we're gonna add the claw damage here. So it's gonna be hilarious amounts of successes. Nope. It's gonna be hilarious amounts of successes.
Nope.
That's why you never say it before you roll, because
Right.
it will always do the opposite.
Yeah. Apparently, this guy is not trying to chomp
I
Themis
can't
anymore.
believe I got 19 successes. That was an insane thing.
Yes, it was. Final willpower on this guy. So exhausted now. Oh no, that's gonna be 2 aggravated on Thunder Howl. But Thunder Howl, that just means that he gets a rage point, so he's fine with that. Stormspeaker, you're not dead quite yet. Are you?
Stormspeaker will spring off the truck into the snow. And just a reminder of how Verifying this look, Stormspeaker's coat is pure white. It's now stained basically red and with all the pus and stuff that came out of the black spiral all over.
Yep.
He'll spring off the truck and just run up to whichever guard is still standing and needs eviscerated.
That would be this guy. You're gonna get a -2 on that because you're running all that way. But
I do like that we have one white werewolf and we have one black werewolf.
Yep.
So the
Yeah,
yin
and
and the
also,
yang of the group.
I need to take a willpower aggravated because I don't want to lose control at this point.
Well,
So-
you don't do that at the end of the turn. So if you kill him, you don't actually have to spend the willpower.
All right. Yes.
Oh, also, you have your hair's leap, I guess. So, oh, it's a full action, so never mind. So, yeah, okay, let's murder something. It's gonna be brawl and strength or dexterity, as you see fit.
I'll say Dex since I was coming at a run. I'm just going to dive on him.
That makes sense, yeah. That was kind of pathetic.
I can re-roll.
You can. Gonna need to, because this guy is gonna meet you with... okay. He has no willpower left. He cannot spend anything more. 5 successes. This guard is all out of willpower points, so that's gonna be 3. And are we using claws, or we're using fangs, aren't we? Because
Fangs
Yeah.
aggravate it.
so that's gonna be 4 points of aggravated on this guy. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. You just barrel into him, and he against the wall. Oh, that hurts a lot. He is gonna die soon. He has -2 and everything now. True strike.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna.
blood across this snow, my friend. The blood across this snow.
Yep. So I'm gonna switch to Galabro. Oh, never mind. Hobbit.
Apparently.
And run over here.
Yep. Well, this guy has already used his action, so Themis, feel free. Do the honors.
It's munching time.
Yeah, and he can't fight back because he fought against Thunder Howl.
Please succeed.
Oh, yes.
And then my average roll this entire fight,
Yeah.
which has been 2 so far.
You rolled terribly. So, how do you want to do this, as it were?
Just jaw locker around the skull, pretty much.
And then crunch. A
Crunch.
sickening such, and he's dead.
Oh, did Miles already still have his jaw stuck in him? We could break him like a wishbone.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's another guard. But Thunder Howl has, his jaw in him. So it's 2 werewolves tearing apart one guard. Split in the middle. It's so gory. Blood everywhere. Intestines, viscera, everything at once. And meanwhile, over here, we're gonna have Stoneheart just absolutely murder that guard that you plowed into, Stormspeaker. In Crinus form. And it's a possible brutal outcome. So that's gonna be 4 aggravated. Which pretty much mean exactly the same thing. Between the 2 of you, you are, rending this guard in half.
Yeah, this man has been drawn and quartered.
Drawn and quartered. And that ends this fight. Finally.
With the fight
Silence
finally over.
falls over this battlefield. Normally, my friends, there's a rule in 5th edition World of Darkness where you run 3 combat turns and that's done. we ran 12 because it was an epic finale. And I felt like you deserved it, didn't you? This battlefield is basically one big... Yeah, there's so many dead Fomori lying around here, body parts, everything. A lot of you are very exhausted and tired because of all that willpower expenditure.
Yep, but once I get here, first thing I say is, all right, head count, who's not dead?
I mean, we gonna get ourselves some battle scars, aren't we? All of you, like Themis and True
got
Strike
4.
and Stormspeaker and yeah. A lot of you
Yeah, I
have.
think I'm gonna shift back to Homid for now.
Yeah,
before I
that goes for
Wednesday.
probably everyone.
Yeah, I go over to Winsnare, like, check his, like, try to see if he's breathing.
No, he is not breathing.
I just look down at him a bit with a blank expression and just say, fuck.
There will be howls of mourning. But note that you only lost one of the Garou here. Like, all of you here fighting so hard, and only one of you fell in the fight.
Question is, what is up with Ice Dagger?
He is unconscious and lying down there. But yeah, Weavewalker can tell you that he is no longer possessed by a Bane, and even as he tells this, a portal will open up from the Umbra, and all the rest of the Garou will come out. They are also bloodied, and not all of them are left. They've also lost someone. Because they also faced a great battle in the Umbra. It was...
Were they able to retrieve their body?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Down there in the pit, there is... It looks like an enormous egg, basically. Like a stone egg.
We need to destroy that. I think.
The hell is that thing?
Well, the rest of the Garou who are coming out here. Let's put some of them down, shall we? Maybe Silent Breeze. And how about Snowseer and Stonefist and Stormhowl. There isn't a whole lot left. They're coming out here and basically saying that in the Umbra, this place is a hellhole. There are Banes everywhere, and it is all because of that thing, and they're pointing to that egg. It is a powerful but evil totem, and it is for us to deal with. But that will be for later. Now that we've secured the site, we can do that at any time. What we shall do now is to return all to the cairn and heal all of you and sing a song of how we have conquered this place and reclaimed it for Gaia.
My friend, was it a Weavewalker that Miranda is called?
Yep.
Weavewalker. Yeah.
Yes, she's quite hurt. She could.
Yeah, there's a lot of hurt people. There's a lot of hurt people. And everyone is gonna get back to the wilds, as it were. It'll take some time to get there, but all in all...
I'm assuming the most able-bodied carrying the dead and injured.
Indeed. But all in all...
Look, if we could get the truck out of the snowdrift, we could drive.
Yeah, I guess.
If it's still functional, I guess.
Yep. But all in all, Gaia's warriors win the day, and your rite of passage is formally completed. As an epilogue...
Bar mitzvah.
Right. As an epilogue, I can say that eventually the moon bridge will open and the elders of the Sept of the Green will come and they will be very alarmed, and there's going to be an extra large moot afterwards with both the Sept of the Green and the Sept of the Winter Wolf howling together in victory as you have secured a very powerful totem of some kind. It's an evil totem, it's a totem of the Black Spiral Dancers. You only encountered 2, there must be more, but it is not
And now they can't use it though.
Exactly, and it is no longer your fight, because you're going to be going back to the Sept of the Green and take up your position there. And as such, this story is formally over. Rite of passage completed. If we had a little bit more time, I would have, we would have had a nice scene where we do the dancing and the chanting and the howling, because I have a feeling that maybe Miles Stormspeaker Lincoln might do an immensely engaging story to a legend that will be told by septs wide and far of how we still need a good name for your pack, you guys, of how you came and helped the Sept of the Winter Green, and thus the bonds between the Sept of the Green and the Sept of the Winter Wolf became stronger than ever in the fight against Gaia. And your Theor there, True Strike? Some black spirals in New York, or something serving the worm in New York, probably must have killed the pups of the Sept of the Winter Wolf, indeed. The
Fucking
Winter
knew
Wolf
it.
have lost at least 2 members of their, aside from the pups, at least 2 members of the Sept in these fights, if not 3. So it's been they've suffered losses here, but they've also protected their community. They have finally gotten out of that mindset, and they have a debt to your pack, basically.
Yeah. They came out with a bloody nose, but overall all victorious.
Well, indeed. And with that, because I noticed the time, we didn't even take a break this time. That's how intense it was. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But we are going to thank you very much, Punchline. Perfect time to review the stream, indeed. And yeah, we will be back for Vampire the Masquerade next week. And we have some catching up on XP and whatnot for these pups. But I have a feeling we'll see more of these pups in the future, won't we? They're not pups anymore! What am I saying? These Garou! Yeah. And thank you. And remember, we communicate to Gaia through the chat and the YouTube comments. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, ring the bell icon, and sacrifice to the Weaver gods.
Appease the Weaver by commenting for the algorithm.
Exactly. That's what we're doing here.
Hey.